Hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of the Knits by Ada knitting podcast. My name is Ada, I'm 21 and I live in Finland, and I've been knitting for the past year, but I've been I think seriously knitting for the past 6 months. I made my first sweater in December, and after that it kind of spiraled. But I love it. So I decided to start this video podcast because, like many others, I want to sort of digitize my knitting progress. And also, I do have a knitting Instagram, but I'm too lazy to take pictures of everything. So I just figured it'd be easier just to show on video than have to stress about taking pictures of everything. And yeah, so I guess we'll start with some finished objects, of which I have 2 today. And I'm sorry if the picture view or the video is crooked. I'm filming on my phone and I don't know if I managed to get it level, so please bear with that. But yeah, my first finished object is an Unofficial Sophie scarf. I don't have the Sophie scarf pattern, but I have the Sophie shawl, and I just kind of figured out. I know that the increase and decrease rate is different for them, so I just kind of played around until I got the decrease and increase rate that I liked, and I'm very happy. I don't know if I made it a bit too long, but I can tie it 2 times, which is very nice. Looks very classy. And I made it in the 3.5mm needles that the pattern recommends. That is on the pattern page, so I just followed that, and I made it in this kind of neutral off-white, but it has these rainbow sections, which I thought was pretty nice. And then I mixed this I held it with 2 strands of this random lace weight mohair that I have, and it was white, so it has this kind of a nice halo, I think. But yeah, the rainbow yarn is some sort of acrylic, linen, and cotton blend. So I was struggling with finding a purpose for it. But then my best friend bought me the yarn, and he said that I should make a scarf. And I immediately thought of a tiny Sophie scarf. It's currently, I think, too warm to wear this. I'm gonna wait until fall, or until it gets a bit colder, because of even though it has plant fibers, I think the acrylic and the mohair will make it a bit too warm to wear it at the moment. But yeah, that's my Sophie scarf, or Unofficial Sophie scarf, and I'm very happy with it. My next finished object is a sweater. Yay! So this was a test knit for Olympe by Johanna. I don't know her. I tried to look it up before I started, but I don't know her full name. But yeah, Olympe by Johanna on Instagram, and this is her Arthur sweater. Is currently, at the time of filming, it's still in testing, and I made the size extra large, and I used this Finnish yarn called Seitsemän veljestä, or 7 brothers, by Novita. And it's technically it is a sock yarn, but I use sock yarn for sweaters because why not? At least the yarn is softer. And it's in this blue, and the yarn is 80% wool and 20% polyamide, I think. I feel like I have flyaways all over my hair. I'm sorry if I keep touching my hair. But yeah. And then the black dots are drops Lima. And I'm really happy with this. I would say that the fit is quite different than what I'm used to. I mean, I've previously made, I think, only Petiteknit sweaters, and those come with quite a lot of ease, or positive ease. And so this is a bit, or at least on me, it's a bit more snug and a bit more cropped. But I actually really like that. I don't have any other sweaters like that, so I'm actually really happy with the way this sits. I'm gonna try and edit some photos, or put some photos here on the screen. My cat just came in the room, if that's why you're wondering that that door opened. My cats can do that because it's not fully closed. Yeah, he ate his lunch and he came to say hi. But yeah, I'm really happy with this sweater. I really like the blue color and the black, and I'm actually really surprised because this is the first time I've done color work knitted flat, because this is a drop shoulder construction. So first you cast on the back and then do 3 rows of this dot pattern, and then you pick up for the front and do 3 rows, and then join it around, do whatever amount of dots you need to do for the body, and then the sleeves. I will say though that with the original stitch count that I was supposed to pick up for my sleeves, it was way too little, so either I knit way too tight on sleeves or on that smaller circumference on color work, because my sleeve was so tight. I could it was like, I don't think I have that big of a bicep, but like it was hugging it on the color work, and even on the part that it wasn't color work, it was like hugging it very uncomfortably. So I frogged the whole sleeve, which I was not very, because I did the whole sleeve because I was lying to myself that it was fine, it would block out. It did not block out. So I had to frog the whole sleeve and redo it with a larger stitch count. I think I did, the pattern goes up to a 3XL, so I did the stitch count for that for both sleeves, and it's still like, it's not as big as like Petiteknit pattern sleeves, but it's not as snug. Like I can still kind of feel it, but it's like more comfortable, and it looks much more in it looks like it matches the body, because the body is quite loose. So my first sleeve was very tight, and it was like I did not like how it looked compared to the body, since the body is so loose and then the sleeve was so tight. So now they look like they're the same looseness, I think. And yeah, but overall I'm really happy with this. I haven't gotten to wear it out yet because it's too warm. And yeah, and the color is a folded color. Oh yeah, I should probably talk about that. The Colibri by Johanna, or I don't know, can I call her Johanna? Probably. I will do that. She wants you to knit the color and then bind it off and then sew it with the edge where you picked up the stitches. I didn't want to do that, so the first time I had to do this twice too, because I hate myself. Yeah, so the first time I bound it off, I just knit the stitches together with the pickup edge and then the live stitches, and I did my color that way, and it was way too tight because I didn't take into account that this neck edge is much smaller than on the other sweater that I previously did, where it had much bigger neck edge, so the tighter collar didn't affect the fit. But yeah, I could put it on, but it was very uncomfortable and I almost couldn't like take the sweater off. So I redid that, and I used Jenny's surprisingly stretchy bind off to bind off again, because I was not about to sew it. No way. I don't want to do that. Yeah, so I used that, and it's much stretchier and I can get it over my head, and all is great. And that is my Arthur sweater. There's the sleeve. And yeah. Oh, wait, one more thing. I don't know, this pattern is not out, but I think we'll see. She'll probably have to reduce the amount of dots to do for the arm, because I think for my size it said I was supposed to do 10 dots, and as you can count, I only did, can I count? I only did 6, and even then it is kind of a, it's not too long, but if I did the 7 on this sleeve that I frog, and that was way too long. So yeah, 6 is good. So she'll probably reduce the number of dots, I hope, because it's way too long at the current recommended dot amount. But yeah, overall, very happy with the sweater, really happy with my color work, and once the pattern is out, would definitely recommend. And that is all of my finished objects. Woohoo! I think I will start my whips with a half finished object. I have a sock. There's no pattern to this. I very rarely use patterns for like vanilla socks. This is just like 48 stitches on 3.5mm needles. I did 1x1 ribbing, then some stockinette. Then I think this is a slip stitch heel, and then decreased, and then did the toe, and that's it. I haven't even cast on the second sock because I'm lazy, and I'm currently working on another sock that I think I want to finish first before I do this, or then I'm doing another test knit, so I think I'll finish that first and then do the other sock because I currently don't need it. But yeah, we'll see. And the yarn is, it's the Seven Brothers, but in like a lime green, and then some yellow mohair that I held together with it, because I'm trying to stash bust. And then my next, the other sock in question, if I can, is this the correct needle to take off? Yes. So then I am working on a Ruffle sock by Petiteknit once again, and I did the ruffle part, and now I'm just doing the stockinette for the cuff. And yeah, I'm doing the second size, which is I think 37 to 38 EU foot size. I'm a 38, or like a small 38, so that should fit me, excuse me. Right, and so far so good. I will say that I hated doing the ruffle. I did not like that. I think because I cast on really tightly for my socks, so it was torture knitting. It was not fun, but thankfully it's done now. I don't know how I will do the other one, but yeah. And as you can see, I'm using DPNs. I'm not about that magic loop life. I like DPNs, and that's it. And this is just some random yellow acrylic yarn that I got. And so far, so good. I don't know how anyone else stores their socks or like sock whips, but whenever I'm not working on it, I just do this. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but I find this the easiest to make sure that it doesn't get all tangled up with my other projects. But yeah. Next, excuse me as I pick up my project back. I guess I'll talk about the, why do I have so many things here? I'll talk about the test knit. Oh my god. 9. And I'll also take this other whip up because I'm about to talk about it too. 9. There we go. All the important ones are out. So yeah, so I am currently test knitting the Gingham jumper for Friday knits. And another color work sweater, which I don't know why I did this to myself. because at one point I was working on these simultaneously, so it was not fun. Excuse me. Your reminder to drink water. But yeah, I am currently, where is it? There. Oh my god, I don't know. It looks so bad. Yeah, my color work pre-block is not the smoothest. But this stretches. Because I think this is because I'm catching my float, so it kind of does that before I block it. But yeah, the Gingham sweater. So this is I think it's a contiguous shoulder construction. So first you do 2 increases, or like these increased rows on both sides, and these are the shoulder increases. And then I'm so bad at explaining this. Then you split it and you knit the front and the back flat, and then you connect in the round. I think that's it. Yes. So as you can see, I've split for the front and the back, and I'm currently working on the front. I need to do 2 more rows of the square pattern. This is so hard to show off. This is just a mess. And as you can see, I have stitch markers to mark where for each square starts and ends, so I don't actually accidentally mess it up. But I think this one used all of my stitch markers. So yeah, and I'm really happy with how it's looking. I don't know if my colors are, I don't know if they're translating, but yeah, so it's black. This is the same drop slima that I used for the Arthur sweater, and then the green it's Novita Wonder Wool, which I got on sale, so yay for that. And yeah, I'm really happy with how the color combo is looking out. I think this green will look good with my red orangey hair. And yeah, I think the deadline for this is August 18th, but we only need to have the yoke and 1 sleeve done. So I don't have that much pressure. It currently is the 20th of July. So yeah, my Gingham jumper. I'm so excited. And also, I think this will be like a proper winter sweater, because it is like double fabric all the way through, so I can't wait. Alright, and then what is my next whip? I think I'll talk about this, even though it's not currently the most active. I did start it this month, but yeah, I should probably get back into it, but I think I'll want to work on my testknit first. But yeah, so this is the, I don't know how am I gonna show this? This is the Olympe sweater vest. And, or wait, is this the wrong side? Or I think, yeah, this is the good side. So there. Really liking how it's coming along. And yeah, that's about it. I'm just using scrap yarns for this, or yarns that have no purpose, at least for now. I have some like drops Nepal, and then some Borgo de Bazzi green, and yeah, other scrap yarns. Really like that color combination of it, and I'm doing this in also the extra large size. And I don't think I have anything else to say about that, other than that I'm thinking that I'll probably make this like a cardigan instead, which should be fun, making myself do garter stitch in the round. Whoa, why do I do this to myself? Because I think I'll wear it more that way. I do have like one sweater vest, which I did last month, and I don't know if I'll wear it. At least at the moment I can't, but also I did previously have a sweater vest that I made, and I didn't really wear that much. So yeah, I think just to be safe, I'll add sleeves because I'll wear it more that way. And I can use more scrap yarns. And that's that. Next up, an actual summer garment. Or at least that's what it's. Yeah, summer garment. So this is, how the heck do I show this? So this is impossible to show because it's not in the round yet. This is a Cumulus blouse. Yes, well, I don't know if you can see anything. Yeah, the Cumulus blouse, that's the best shot you're gonna get of it. And this has been like a work in progress for, I think, 2 months at this point, because this is the project that I always put aside for all these other projects. This is actually the 3rd time that I've tried to do this. Yeah, I've had the pattern since December, and that's what the first time I tried it. Then I realized that the yarn wouldn't work, and I frogged it. Then I tried it again, and didn't like how the yarn was working out with a different yarn. And then I found this concept by Katja. Oh yeah, this, I don't know if this is, I think this might be reversed too. Whatever. Concept by Katja, pure cotton in this green. I found 10 balls, and I decided that this would be the time. Now is the time. And I think I'm gonna make a short sleeve to make it like a summer thing. And I think I'm gonna try to finish, or at least get it in the round before the end of this month. I think that'll be a good goal, because at least I've noticed that, or at least I think this will be a good project for me to like wind down, because the Gingham sweater is fun, but currently, because I had to, because it's going back to knitting in the knitting flat, because it started in the flat, and then I was for like 3 square things in the round, and now I'm back to flat. So yeah, not very excited to do that again. So I think I've been trying to do like 1 square thing, not a day, but like every couple of days to like get it going, and then went down with this. And I got like 2 increase rows done the last time I did that. So yeah, I really like that. And next, I think, is my last working project, or active. We'll see how active this remains, but although I would like to get the body done on this. But this is my Moby sweater man. And I am making this for my father, because I asked him if he would like a sweater, and I showed him Petiteknit men's sweater, and he won. Of course, he wanted the Moby sweater. I was hoping for like a stockinette sweater, but no. So this is what I have so far. I have joined in the round. I haven't like I've done like a half an inch, or like 1 centimeter in the round. But yeah, and once I actually like get in the groove, I really start working on this. Like, I know some people don't like this, like, what is this, X pattern thing, but I love it. I don't mind it. I find it very, very, very nice looking, and I love doing it. But yeah, this is in the size large, and the yarn is Drops Lima in navy blue. And is that actually it? I think it might be. Yeah. But yeah, really love this. And even though this doesn't have like an official deadline, I would like to get it done before the weather gets really cold, because I would just like to like give it to him and be like, now it's cold, you can wear it. And yeah. Oh wait, no, I do have one more whip, but it's not a knitting whip, so I feel like it's okay. It's a crochet whip. So this is just this kind of like an experiment. It's this. And originally I just wanted to make like a crochet granny square like blanket, like just round it around in one color, or like not one color, but like, so yeah, in one yarn or something like that. And then I found this variegated yarn, or this color changing yarn, in my stash. And originally I was gonna do like a couple of rows this, then white, and then do like another like yarn with different colors, but I just realized that none of the other like color changing yarns I had, they didn't really match this. So I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna see how long this gets me, or where this gets me. And so I started this yesterday, and I'm pretty proud of how far along I've gotten in one day. And yeah, I really love this. And that's that. And I think, yeah, that one was actually my last whip. I have them all on the table in front of me, and it's kind of makes you think about your knitting practices. And I think now all that is left is acquisitions, which I actually went and picked up today. And I'm very excited about at least one of the yarns, because it's like a new to me yarn. Or at least, wait, no, all of these are. But yeah. And I don't know if you've been able to tell, but like blue and green are like my favorite colors. And it's definitely apparent in these acquisitions. So first up, I have Filkolana Saga in and does it have the color name? I don't think it has this color 249, but I think on the website it was like deep blue, or electric blue, or something like that. And this is 100% lamb's wool, and I have 3 balls of these, and it's 300 meters per 50 grams, so 900 meters. And I was thinking, well, I was not thinking, it was on sale, so I just bought it. But I've been thinking that I might want to make like a hat, probably, but 900 meters, I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to try out some Filcolano, and I like it. I will say though, it's a bit rougher than I expected, but it's not like it's itchy, or at least it doesn't, like if I put it up against in my neck, it doesn't feel itchy. I can feel it, but it doesn't like immediately be like, oh my god, it's so itchy. I don't know what that was, but yeah, I really like this color. This is the color that it's the same kind of color my Ingrid sweater is in. Also, like, it's the electric blue by Sandex Garn in Pure Gynt, and I think this is like pretty much the same color. Well, yep. Next up, this one I was really excited. I almost feel like it's my baby. I need to protect it. But this is knitting for Olive, merino in poppy blue, and I'm in love. This is the most expensive yarn I've like ever bought. I have never bought yarn that is a 50th skein. It felt kind of wrong, but I still did. But yeah, I have 7, I think, and I'm planning to hold it with like a mohair alternative. And I've been thinking that I might make the April cardigan with this and the mohair alternative. And I think this will be pretty much the same color as the April cardigan that Petiteknit has. And I really love how that looks. So yeah, either that one, or I might, because it's such pretty yarn, I might make like a whole sweater, because the jury is still out on whether or not I wear that many cardigans. I have 2 that I have made, and one is the Novice cardigan by Petiteknit, but I don't really wear that much because I figured out immediately after that I don't like how circular yokes look on me. And then the other cardigan that I have is cardigan number 7 by My Favorite Things Knitwear, and that's a raglan cardigan, and I like how that looks, but it doesn't have any short rows, so that also kind of, yeah, jury is still out. I have worn the cardigan number 7 more than I have worn the Novice cardigan, which I made the Novice cardigan in February and the cardigan number 7 in June. So I think that says a lot. Anyway, last acquisition is, where did I open this? There. Is the mohair alternative. This is Filcolana Alva. So this is 100% alpaca. And yeah, I really like this, and this is in the color Periwinkle. And oh no, I think they're not like an exact match, but I would say they will probably mix like very well. And this is really soft, so I can't wait. Oh no. But yeah, that was all of my acquisitions. I would say that I've been pretty good because I did buy like a lot of yarn in May that I'm still kind of suffering from. So I did kind of put myself on a soft yarn ban, but no, you've seen that I broke it, but I'm very happy with these yarns. I don't think I'm gonna cast on anything just yet because I do have so many whips and I need to finish my testknit. And I think I want to finish, after I finish the testknit, I want to focus on the Moby sweater and the Cumulus. I think I want to get those out of the rotation before I cast on anything new. Other than socks, I'm not gonna cast on any big projects. Thank you for staying until the end, and yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll be able to make these like, I'm aiming for once a month. So this was kind of my July roundup, even though it's not the end yet. I'll probably do another podcast episode at like beginning of August, we'll see. But yeah, I think once a month or maybe every 2 weeks. We'll have to see how my schedule allows that, because I am a working girl. Need to get that coin. But yeah, and if you have any suggestions for future video ideas, I'm currently thinking about doing like a stash tour of my sweater quantities of like yarn, because I have a lot of miscellaneous like scrap yarns that I don't think anyone would be interested in. But yeah, sweater quantities, and I've been also thinking of doing like a project vlog of like a singular project. I know the Norwegian knitter does those, and I really like them. So yeah, but I think that's all for me for today. I hope that you have a very good rest of your day wherever you are, and I'll see you next time. Bye!